So welcome to question number 2. So here we can see that there are three pictures A, B and C, and the question is describe fully the single transformation of that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So let us look at it very clearly. So triangle A and triangle B. What can we see here? We can see that there is a rotation, and that means if this has come to this shape, then what will be the rotation? That means this line has become this line, and so the rotation is 90 degrees. And as you can see, the rotation is anti-clockwise. This much we can be very clear because this picture and this picture are the same. But then we need to find out the center of the rotation. So how can you find the center of the rotation? So actually what you do is you pick up corresponding areas A dash, B dash, C dash, and the corresponding points are, so this is B and this is A and this is C, right? Now B and B dash, you will join them, you will join these two and you will draw its perpendicular bisector. Similarly A and A dash, you will join them and you will draw its perpendicular bisector, and they two meet at a point. So actually I am not going to do it here because it's very difficult, but in this case these two meet at -3, 2 if you draw the perpendicular bisectors and if you do it correctly, right? So rotation, finding the center of rotation is very difficult because the picture becomes a lot bigger and there are so many things that you need to do. So the single transformation in this case is that it is a rotation of 90 degrees anti-clockwise and with the center of rotation at, like I haven't shown you the center of rotation exactly, but that is what you do. You pick two sets of corresponding points and then you join them and find their respective perpendicular bisectors, and wherever the perpendicular bisectors meet will be the center of rotation, -3, 2. So that is part A. Now triangle A onto C. So again look at triangle A and C. So if you can see, like this part, its length is 4 and its length is 2 and it is reverse. So what we can say is this is enlargement case, and within this enlargement it is reverse. So the ratio would be negative. And is it increasing or decreasing? It has actually decreased in size. It has become half in size. So the ratio is -1/2. And what is the center of enlargement? So finding the center of enlargement is somewhat easy compared to this. What you need to do is you just need to draw the corresponding points. So we can clearly see that this is the corresponding point and these two are the corresponding points and they both meet. Just join the corresponding points and wherever they meet, that is the center of the enlargement, and we can see that this is -2, -1. So that is the center of enlargement. So just write those 3 points there and you'll get all the 3 marks. So triangle A onto triangle C, the correct answer is this is an enlargement with a factor -1/2. Negative because the size has flipped or the shape has flipped, and it is less than 1 because it has become smaller, and the center of enlargement at -2, -1. That is B part. That is the second part, right? Now come to B and C. In B they are asking translation by a vector -5, -10. So translation of a vectors is pretty simple. So this is pretty simple question to do. So just simply pick this point, and so what is this point? This point is 2, 5. This point is 6, 5, and this point is 6, 13, and here they are asking us to translate it by minus 5 minus 10. So just simply subtract 5 and 10 from x coordinate and y coordinate. So what will 2 comma 5 become? 2 minus 5, which is minus 3, and 5 minus 10, which is minus 5. So this is the corresponding point, which is minus 3 minus 5, and 6 comma 5. 6 minus 5 is 1, and 5 minus 10 is minus 5, and 6 comma 13. 6 minus 5 is again 1, and 13 minus 5 is 8. Oh, sorry, 13 minus 10 is 3. So this is the point. So this is 1 comma minus 3. And so you just join these three. And this is the picture that you get, which is a translation of minus 5, 10. And you need to be very clear. All these three vertices should be very clearly marked. And you'll get marks based on that. Okay? So this is how you do a translation thing. You just take the vertices, and for each vertex you add or subtract the corresponding given value in the vector, and that's it. You'll get the translated shape. Okay, so let us go to the last part here. Draw the image of triangle A after a reflection in the line y is equal to 4. Reflection in the line y is equal to 4. So we are talking about reflection here. Reflection in the line y is equal to 4. So what is the line y is equal to 4? This is the line y is equal to 4. This is always parallel to the x-axis. Now reflection means what happens? We will just combine to the corresponding point such that the midpoint lies on the mirror. So here this is again, let us write it in terms of, so this is 2 comma 5, this is 6 comma 5, and 6 comma 13. So as you can see, the corresponding points would be, for 2 comma 5, if this is the midpoint, then this would be 2 comma 3, and similarly for 6 comma 5, this is just 1 inch, like 1 unit above, and so the corresponding point would be 1 unit below. So this would be 6 comma 3, and 6 comma 13, this is 9 inches above, and so it will be 9 inches below, or 9 units below, and 9 units from here would be 6 comma minus 5, and so the corresponding point would be 6 comma minus 5. So if you can see, because the mirror is parallel to x-axis, the x coordinates of the points are not changing, only the y coordinates will change. Similarly, if the mirror is parallel to the y-axis, only the x coordinates will change, right? And so this is the shape. Since it is reflection, we will get the exact opposite shape. And so this completes the question. Okay, thank you.